Today I'm going to go over my PA4. So for this assignment, we want to increase the efficiency of the PA1. So we're gonna create the patient thread, the request buffer, and also the worker thread for requesting the data and the file. So first of all, let's talk about the making the histogram. So we're gonna create a histogram, and then we're gonna add it to the histogram collection. So the histogram gonna have 10 bins, and the medium value is -2, and then the max is 2. And we want to create the worker channels for communicating uh, with the worker thread, and for the patient thread, they're gonna call the patient thread function. So inside of this function, we want to push to the buffer, um, and then we wanna increase the time by 0.004. And then for the worker thread, also they're gonna call the worker thread function. um, so this function gonna pop from the buffer, and then for the message type, they're gonna have the uh, data data message, the quick message, and then the file message. Inside the data message, we want to make sure that we want to update the histogram collection, and inside the file message, the file gonna uh, be in the receive folder. um, so also we want to make sure that we handle all the cases of the of the of all the input that we want to do the request. And also this is for the file thread, and then this is for the worker thread. Also we want to do auto join for the patient, the file thread, and also the worker. um, um, in addition, for the worker thread, we want to we want to send like the quick message for each of them. um, so this is for printing the result, and this is for calculating the time. Also, I want to mention that the worker thread is like always lower than the patient thread, for the reason because as you see the worker thread, they gonna also pop uh, the data message from the buffer request, and then they also communicating with the server, so taking more time. So that's why they kind of slower than the patient thread. um all right, I want to talk about the boundary buffer. So inside the boundary buffer, I have the mutex m for the safety thread, and then also the condition variable, the data available for wait by the pub, and then signal by the push. For the slot available, they're gonna wait it on the push and then signal by the pub. Inside the push function, we basically wait until there is a room in the queue, um, and we're gonna convert it into the vector jar, and then finally we push it, and at the end we want to make sure we want to wake up the pubs thread. um, um, on the in addition, we want to unlock, and then we want to uh, we want to lock, and then we want to unlock it at the end, for the reason, because like as you see the patient threads uh, sending the message spontaneously, so like at the same time they're gonna send all the message, so like don't want it to be overloaded, so that's why uh, we lock it and unlock at the end. Inside of the uh, pop function, they just like similar to the push, but they're gonna the pop it at the front, and they're gonna wait like until the queue has some item, and at the end they're gonna wake up the push thread, um, and then they're gonna return the side of the so inside of the histogram.h, I initialize the mutex m, and inside of the histogram collection.h, I want to add the update function. So let compile it. So we open the terminal. So we're gonna do the data request first. So we gonna increase the number of worker thread to 200. So let's do 500. Right. So at that point, so if we want to do more than 500 number of worker thread, we want to increase the capacity by calling the yield limit, and then let's do 750. Yes, that should be work. So let me make it wider. Okay. So let move on to the file request. All right. So let just do 50 first. All right. So we're gonna see the file inside the receipt. You see the 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 CSV gonna inside the receipt folder. Right. So let's do 200. And 256. So as you see, so like whenever we are increasing the message buffer, the time is gonna be decreasing. So so I think that should be all for my PA4. So thank you for listening.